You ever dig up something you wish you hadn't? Jack muttered, running a callous hand over the rusted metal box. Clara folded her arms, eyes sharp under the barn's dim light. Depends. What are we talking about? Jack exhaled, heart hammering. Your grandfather, he buried more than memories on this land. He pried the lid open, revealing the yellowed map, the cryptic note scrawled in shaky handwriting. The well holds more than water. Keep it buried. Clara's face went still. Then footsteps. A shadow flickered outside. Jack snapped the box shut, pulse spiking. Someone was watching. The Texas sun hung like a vengeful god over Highway 87, bleaching the asphalt and turning Jack Reynolds' pickup truck into an oven. The engine sputtered, wheezed, and died, leaving a plume of black smoke as its epitaph. Jack slammed the steering wheel, his callous hands trembling with frustration. Beside him, 8-year-old Tommy clutched his toy dinosaur, a chipped T-Rex named Rexy, the last relic of his mother, Emily, who'd been taken by a drunk driver 2 years prior. Jack's blue eyes, once bright, were dulled by grief and the weight of drifting from town to town, chasing a new beginning that never materialized. "Stay here, bud," Jack muttered, popping the hood. Heat shimmered off the engine as he poked at it, knowing full well he couldn't fix it with duct tape and prayers. The horizon was a flat, merciless line, until a dust cloud stirred in the distance. A battered Jeep rolled up, brakes squealing. Out stepped Clara Hastings, her silhouette sharp against the sun. Tall, sinewy, with green eyes that pierced like a hawk's. A rifle rested casually on her shoulder, and her boots crunched the gravel with authority. "Lost or just broken?" she asked, her voice dry as the wind. Jack wiped sweat from his brow. "Truck's toast. We're figuring it out." Her gaze flicked to Tommy, who peeked out the window and softened. "Got a farm a mile up. Barn's a wreck. Needs fixing. You handy? I'll trade you a bed and meals for work." Jack hesitated, his pride warring with desperation. Tommy's hopeful nod tipped the scales. They climbed into her Jeep, the highway fading behind them like a bad dream. Clara's farm was a sprawl of golden green, 300 acres of wheat and cattle, framed by a sagging bar and a farmhouse weathered by decades of storms. She moved like she owned the earth itself, a woman forged by solitude since her grandfather, Amos, died 5 years back. He'd been the farm soul, and his loss had left Clara brittle, her heart a lock vault. Jack, still haunted by Emily's laughter echoing in empty rooms, kept his distance. He threw himself into the barn, hammering nails into splintered wood, while Tommy roamed free, chasing chickens, scaling hay bales. His giggles a balm Jack hadn't known he needed. Days bled into weeks. A quiet rhythm settled. Jack repaired, Clara harvested, and Tommy healed. But beneath the surface, trouble brewed. Simon Whitaker, a corporate shark with a predator's grin, had his claws out for Clara's land. He'd been circling for months, his offers laced with venom. One dusk, as Jack sanded a beam, Clara stormed in, a crumpled letter in her fist. "Eminent domain," she snarled. "Says the county needs this for a highway." "It's bullshit," Whitaker's greasing palms. Jack skimmed the notice, his jaw clenching. "They're not taking this from you. We'll fight." Clara's eyes locked on his, a spark of trust piercing her armor. The first twist hit that night. Jack was clearing the barn's loft when his boot broke through a rotten plank, revealing a hidden trunk. Dusty and padlocked, it bore Amos's initials. Inside, he found letters yellowed by time, a 1947 deed, and a note in shaky script. "The well holds more than water. Keep it buried." Jack's pulse quickened. A secret, salvation or a curse. He stashed the trunk, torn between telling Clara and unraveling it alone. Trouble didn't wait. The next morning, Tommy burst in, breathless. "Dad, the fence is cut. Cows are everywhere." Jack and Clara raced out, herding the scattered herd as twilight bled red across the plains. Clara's face was stone. Whitaker's work. "He's trying to bleed me dry." That night, Jack spotted a black SUV idling near the property line, its tinted windows swallowing the moonlight. He gripped a wrench, unease coiling in his gut. Days later, a second twist landed. Clara's hired hand, Miguel, a wiry man who'd worked the farm since Amos's time, caught Jack by the well, the old stone structure Amos had built. You found it, didn't you? Miguel's voice was low, his eyes darting. The trunk. I saw you haul it down. Whatever's in there, it's trouble. Amos swore me to silence, said it'd ruin her. Jack pressed him, but Miguel clammed up, vanishing into the fields. The well loomed larger now, a silent riddle. Jack couldn't resist. Late that night, with Tommy asleep, he rigged a rope and lowered a flashlight into the well's depths. 30 feet down, a metal box glinted, wedged in the bricks. He hauled it up, heart pounding. Inside was Surveyor's map from 47, marking a natural gas deposit beneath the farm. Untapped, worth millions. Amos had known, hidden it to protect the land from vultures like Whitaker. If it surfaced, Clara could lose everything or gain the power to fight. Jack wrestled with it, the weight of betrayal gnawing at him. The county hearing loomed, a battle set for Lubbock's dusty courthouse. Whitaker upped the ante. A water line burst, flooding Clara's wheat, and a forge lien appeared, claiming she owed thousands. He's burying me in paper and sabotage, Clara raged, pacing the kitchen. Jack steadied her. We've got this. Together. She nodded, and for the first time, her hand lingered on his. The hearing was a war zone. Whitaker's lawyer, a weasel in pinstripes, spun tales of public need, flashing fake highway plans. Clara took the stand, her voice ablade. This land's my blood, 5 generations of it. You won't steal it. Jack followed, rough-hewn but fierce. It's not just hers anymore. It's ours. He held back the gas secret. Too risky. The judge, a grizzled rancher at heart, saw through Whitaker's lies. Claim denied, he barked. Whitaker's face twisted as he stormed out, hissing, You'll regret this. Victory was short-lived. That night, Clara found Jack by the well, the box open. What the hell is this? She demanded. He spilled it. The map, the gas, Miguel's warning. Her fists clenched. You kept this from me? Hurt warred with fury. I didn't want to lose you, Jack said, raw. She stared, then softened, stepping into his space. Their kiss was sudden, electric, a dam breaking after years of drought. Emily's shadow lingered, but Clara's warmth burned it away. Suspense reared its head again. 2 nights later, fire erupted in the barn. Flames devoured Jack's handiwork, smoke choking the stars. Clara screamed, Tommy. He'd been playing inside. Jack plunged in, heat searing his lungs. He found Tommy pinned under a beam, Rexy clutched tight. With a roar, Jack heaved it off, dragging him out as the barn collapsed in a shower of sparks. Clara clutched them, sobbing, You're enough. You're both enough. The sheriff ruled at arson, a gas can link to Whitaker's thug. Eddie, a local with a rap sheet. Eddie squealed, and Whitaker was cuffed, his empire crumbling. But the barn was ash, and Jack's hope with it. I've got nothing left to give, he muttered, kicking rubble. Clara grabbed him. You've got us. That's everything. The final twist came weeks later. Miguel returned guilt-ridden, with a confession. Amos had struck a deal with a wildcatter in 47, selling a sliver of mineral rights to fund the farm. The gas was real but legally untouchable, tied up in a trust Clara now controlled. He wanted you to choose, Miguel said. Clara burned the map. I choose this, us. Months unfurled. Jack built a woodworking shop from the barn's salvage beams, crafting tables, chairs, a cradle, dreams taking shape. Clara replanted, the fields blooming gold. Tommy raised a stray pup Clara named Dusty, his laughter a hymn of healing. One dusk, on the porch, Jack pulled Clara close. I was lost out there. You gave me home. She smiled, fierce and soft. We built it together. The farm stood unbroken, a fortress of resilience. The well stayed silent, its secrets buried. And in the quiet, Jack, Clara, and Tommy sowed a love that weathered fire, greed, and time, a harvest stronger than any storm.